Good afternoon, Caribbean Toastmasters, and welcome to our second Lunch and Learn session for this half of the Toastmasters year. And we do look forward to an engaging discussion as we navigate AI in a very unique way as we consider the trends that are happening in our world today and to ensure that we stay up to date and we stay relevant with what is happening. It's now 12 o'clock, and so we are going to get started as we are going to be here for just 1 hour to engage on this discussion. To lead us through this journey is a Toastmaster who has been with the organization for 13 years, and he is a proud member of Amethyst and Les Pioneers Advanced Toastmasters Club. As a speaking coach and an AI enthusiast, he explores how technology enhances communication and skills development. Combining his passion for public speaking with AI, Toastmaster Peterson Pierre is excited to introduce to us Yoodli, an AI-powered speaking coach that helps Toastmasters to refine their skills with real-time feedback and personal insights. And the good thing is we have access to this particular platform right in our profiles. And so today, distinguished Toastmaster Peterson Pierre will help us to see where we can find that and how we can utilize it for our best interest. Let us welcome to the virtual space distinguished Toastmaster Peterson Pierre as he takes us through this discussion. Toastmaster Pierre, the virtual space is yours.
I was very fortunate to watch the very first presentation introducing Yoodli by the international president, Mark Kinsley. I didn't know what it was at that time, but I said, I am going to join. Madam Program Quality Director, Madam Club Growth Director, Madam District Director, colleague Toastmasters, dignitaries of the Caribbean, good morning and good afternoon. It is really with great pleasure that I am sharing this discussion with you today as we will be exploring what we can do with Yoodli. At the end of this presentation, we hope to respond to 3 questions. Firstly, what? What is Yoodli? What can we do with it? What are its capabilities? Where exactly can we find it on our Toastmasters platform? And lastly, how? How can we use it? Without any further ado, I'm going to start sharing my screen to respond to the first question, what? Oh, okay. Madam Program Quality Director, please allow me to share my screen. Okay, that's possible. So what you're seeing here is a comparison of Yoodli because there are several versions of Yoodli. We have, let's see, we have a paid version of Yoodli, there is a Toastmasters version of Yoodli, and there's a free version of Yoodli. But what are the differences between the 3 and what can we do with them? I mean, with our versions. Firstly, these are the features. The free Yoodli version, like I already said it, there's the Yoodli Pro version and the Yoodli Toastmaster. So with the free version, we can record only 5. You can have only 5 recordings for a week, if I'm not wrong. For the paid version, it's unlimited. You can record unlimited for unlimited time. And then for a Toastmaster, it is also unlimited. For the free version, Of course, it's free. For the paid version, it's $8. And for the Toastmaster version, it's included in our membership. So, but what can we do with this application, Yoodli? In case you have never heard of it, you have no idea what it does. So let me respond to that question. So what it does, let's go to the next slides instead. Oh, sorry. Oh, this is still about pricing. So in real time, it's a speaking coach that gives you access. Oh, sorry, I'm still showing that. Okay, there it is. It includes table topic coaching and speech coaching. When you're presenting, it gives you real-time analysis for you. So these are what the application does. Of course, it does the same thing for the free version, the pro version. But for us, Toastmaster, it's very specific to what we do. If you have a table, it gives you topics if you want. It gives you free topic, as you will see shortly. And also, if you have a short or long presentation, you can use it to record it. And after that, it will provide you with the analysis. But you will have, you might have received a handout at this time from the program quality director that will go into these details with you. But now, where do we find Yoodli on our account? I mean, where is it exactly? So I am going to show you this time exactly how to find it on your Toastmasters account. And once again, I am going to show my screen, share my screen. And it's a step-by-step process that is included in the handout. But program quality, oh, it's there, okay. You've shared it already. I've shared the step-by-step process, but I'll show you on screen how it's done so that you have a perfect idea. Okay. Although for this browser, I mean, for this exercise, I'm using a different browser, but Yoodli works only on two different browsers, Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. Since I'm already using my Yoodli account to record this session, you will know why shortly. I am showing it on a different browser, but just keep in mind, in order to use Yoodli, use it either with Chrome, Google Chrome, or Mozilla Firefox. So now let's go for the demonstration, how to see to get Yoodli. Firstly, I will connect to my account. That's the time for it to show. So bear with me one more. Okay, there it is. So this is my account, my home page. I don't go anywhere. The only thing I do is scrolling down. I simply scroll down, and then there it is. You can see Yoodli here. Like I already said, Yoodli works on two different browsers, Mozilla and Chrome. But since this is neither Mozilla and Chrome, see what happened if you try Yoodli there. If I click on Yoodli, it will give me an error message. But I'm just showing you for the sake of the demonstration, but I know it will not work out, okay? So I click on it, but there it is. It's not working on this browser. It works only on Chrome and Firefox. Okay, with that being said, we know exactly where to find Yoodli. You have this handout to guide you exactly where it's located. Now, what can we do with Yoodli? For this specific exercise, just before we dive, there will be a practical exercise shortly, but I am going to show you the different features that we have in an account, in a Yoodli account. For that, we'll be using my own account that is already open. Okay, share my screen once more. In the meantime, I would like to know if there is any question, because I can take them just now, if there is. No, seems that we don't have any questions so far, so let's go. Okay, bear with me. Oh, I see question from Tyreek Gerald. Thank you very much for your question. What if you already downloaded it on your system? No, you wouldn't have to install it to reinstall it, because if you have downloaded it, most likely it's not the Toastmaster version. There's only one way to access the Toastmasters version, is using the Toastmasters website. So even if you have a free account or a paid account, it doesn't matter, you can have both. As a matter of fact, I have the paid version and the Toastmasters version. I use both of them. Even though you don't ask me, I'll tell you why. The Toastmasters version allows me to practice table topics in real time. So if I don't have any topic in mind, I can go to it. It will give me topic. I record myself and I practice. Whereas the paid version, I can upload a speech from an international speaker, and then I watch it and I have the transcript. I can analyze it and see what I can emulate for myself. So that's why I have the two versions. I have the Toastmasters version and the paid version. Well, it depends. Yeah, the question is, if I want to use it for the activities outside Toastmaster, I must use the paid version. Not necessarily. You could use the Toastmasters version to record a presentation, a lengthy presentation, and still use the analytics, the feedback you receive from it. But if you want to practice an interview, which is a feature that you have in the paid version, then the paid version will be appropriate for that. Okay, so sorry for the time it took. I was responding to the questions led. Now I need to go to the website. Oh, why is it that I can see it? Give me one moment. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, I'll continue with the question in a moment. So we are looking at the features that are available. So this is the home page. When you open Yoodli, of course, provided that you've created your account, this is the home page. And this is what you have. I have a recording on the way now of this meeting. Okay, for some reason, I don't see it progressing. I don't know what's going on, but it's supposed to be there anyway. We have home. This is home. And when I hover my cursor on practice, I have presentation and table topics. My camera being already used, if I click either on presentation or table topics, it will not work because Zoom is already using my camera. It's the same for any of you. But if my camera was not being used when I click on presentation, my camera, Yoodli would get access to my camera and I would see myself and I could record my speech. Now, on dashboards, I have the data that I would have recorded, maybe a question I would have asked. So these are the details, what you see. I haven't recorded anything for the last few days, so that's why it's empty. And then my Yoodlis. So these are speeches that I've recorded. All of these are presentations that I've recorded, either speeches or anything. So these are, you see, many pages. So I've worked very hard. I don't know if I will get a bonus from that for that, but anyway, yeah. So my learning, this is a new feature that we have. So these are exercises and games that we can use using a Yoodli. Okay, so this is an exploration of what's in the application itself. But now, to really take everything home, we will do something practical. Let me make sure that my Yoodli is still connected to this call first, and then we will need a volunteer to present a very short presentation. Give me one moment, because unless my Yoodli is connected to this call, I won't be able to do that. Okay. Bear with me one moment. Oh, it's still there then. Confirm. Oh, okay, it's still there. Now I need a volunteer to present a short 2-minute speech. You know what? I'll do something else. Since this has started to record already, it's already 17 minutes long. Let me stop it first. I will reconnect to this call and then I'll ask for the volunteer to present. In the meantime, yeah, I know I can choose anyone, but if somebody wants to volunteer, that's fine too. Give me one moment, the time to stop the recording first. Okay, I have Tyreek Gerald as my volunteer. Haha, very good. Okay, so Toastmaster Tyreek, what I would like you to share with the audience right now, oh, give me one moment to ensure that my Yoodli is in the room. Oh, there it is, it's there. First of all, thank you for being willing to volunteer and to act as our example. Can you tell us of something that makes you really proud this week? You have 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes. One event that you're particularly proud, that makes you really proud this week.
All right,
Give me
thank you
one
so much.
moment. Okay, one moment. We need to spotlight you to make sure that you are visible for everyone, especially for Yoodli to see you mainly. Okay.
He's spotlighted.
You spotlighted, sure. I would like to remove my spotlight this time.
All right,
And
ready?
also, one moment. View, speaker, speaker. Okay, there it is. Okay. Yes, go ahead.
All right, thank you. So one thing I can say that was I was really proud of myself this week. Yesterday, I went into an interview because I've been trying to get into this company for a long while. And yesterday, I did an interview with the regional manager and the country manager for Antigua. When I went into the interview, I said to myself, I hope I do not crumble, or I hope I do not fall, because I'll be one of the long-serving agents, and I don't want to feel funny. Got into the interview, I went through the process seamlessly, and while in the process, I realized the regional manager tried to see what ways she could confuse the interview for me, and I did my endeavor best. While doing that, at the end of the interview, she asked me one question: do you allow dogs? And I stopped and said, dog. I'll have to think about that one. And then I stopped for a second. I said, no, we do not allow dogs. It's a pet policy return. And one after that, we moved forward. And then at the end of the interview, she said to me, congratulations and welcome to Massa Assist. And I felt so proud that I am uh, a trained master agent for Antigua and Barbuda. Thank you.
Fabulous. Congratulations, Toastmaster Thomas Horsford. Okay, so now we just witnessed the presentation of Toastmaster Tyreek. Let's go and see the results. Yeah, sorry. I have to share my screen again. This time. Okay, you're looking at my screen, of course. So there it is. We have this, what I've recorded so far, because when I connected to this meeting, I connected Yoodli. I've recorded 18 minutes, 12 seconds, but this is the recording of Toastmaster Tyreek. See what it is? Hmm.
Master Peterson, should we be hearing?
Yes, give me
Not
one
hearing.
moment.
Okay.
Ah, there it is. Okay, so we are not watching the entire video. What we really care about is the results instead. So we have the video, of course, it's on the screen. It's visible for all of us. But what's extraordinary is that the content has been transcribed. See, what was said, whether while I was talking, while Toastmaster Tyreek was speaking, there it is. It's transcripted. So the content of his presentation is there. If he wants to modify it, he can do that. That's one, but that's not all. We have more options available to us. Look, we have in real-time analytics for word choice, listening, delivery, the use of counter, okay 4 times, 2 O's, weak words, 7 weak words, sentence starter, okay 14%. So these are the beginning of the analytics. See this, listening now. Okay, so we talk time 47%. Not okay, so these let's go in delivery instead. Delivery, the pace that he used, 110 words per minute, which is considered to be slow. He could increase, speak a little faster. And other analytics we see is this. Oh yeah. We are speechless. Oh, never mind. Okay, so this is what we have when we record the speech. We have the transcript mainly on the one hand, but we can also decide whether we speak fast or slow based on the feedback of the AI system. Sometimes it can offer to modify the content of our speech. I'll show you how you do that. But what I like the most about it is that this speech, suppose that Toastmaster Tyreek recorded that and wanted to get feedback from his mentor or coach, he could have used that feature here, share. When you click on share, then you are given the opportunity to share it with someone else. It can be your mentor, or it can be a friend, or whoever you want to share it with. You can just add the email address there, and that person will be able to see the speech with the analytics. And that's not all, because as speaker, we get to use feedback from our peers, but sometimes we are called to give feedback. Let's say, for instance, that I am Toastmaster Rick's mentor. Now, how do I give him feedback? The way that I do that is, say, for instance, that, oh, his speech started here. I can enter my feedback here. You see, as I'm typing, like to congratulate you. Automatically, it's there. The comment is there. Once I'm done clicking, writing the comment, I hit comment, and then the comment is automatically inserted to the speech itself. Toastmaster Tyreek will receive that comment in his inbox, and he will know exactly what I've shared with him. But if I want him to say whatever feedback I want to give him, I can click specifically at one point of the speech, and then I can enter the comment. And you see here on screen, the comment is there. So Toastmaster Tyreek will be receiving the comments that I've shared with him here. and real-time for a segment, for a particular portion of his speech, he will be receiving it on screen, and he may use these feedback to improve his presentation. Let me stop sharing for one moment. Maybe there may be one or two questions. So I'll take them, but then I'll show you how did I do to connect this speech Yoodli to this meeting. Is there any question in the meantime?
Master Peterson, you indicated earlier that Yoodli can provide us with questions to respond to practice if you want to develop your table topics skills. Can you help
Absolutely.
us to see how that works?
Yes. There's just one limit for, I have to find a way to do that, because since I'm currently using my camera, that may, okay, I'll find a way to do it somehow. Let's see. Thank you for the question, Madam PQD. So the way we do it, let's go back to Yoodli once more. Is that the screen shared? Yes, give me. Oh, there it is. Okay. So the way it works, since I go back here and I hover my cursor on practice, and then I click on table topics. Like I said, my camera is not available, but you can see on top of my screen, there's a topic. What's on your travel bucket list? That is the first topic I'm given by Yoodli. If I don't like it, I can click on these two arrows and it will give me different topics. What are the different ways you can use a pencil? Again, if I don't want to talk about that, I don't like the topic, I click on that again. Do you have any fun movie recommendations? So the way it works, it's unfortunate that I cannot give a live demonstration about that. But the way it works, once I'm given the topic, I hit on start. Start will be highlighted if my camera is on. I click on start and Yoodli will start recording my presentation. And once I'm done, I click on stop. And after that, Yoodli will be providing me with feedback, with analytics, with how to improve the speech about my space, just like you saw it earlier. And if I feel like sharing it, you can do that too. You already know how to do it. So this is how you practice your table topics using Yoodli. Yoodli will be giving you topic. But of course, if you don't like Yoodli's topic, you may have your own topics, but this time, instead of clicking on table topics, you can click on presentation. You're free to record yourself for as long as you wish. And then Yoodli will still provide you with the feedback you need for that. Are there any other questions for now?
Yes, good evening. There's a follow-up question from the other one that PQD asked. Interviews, and you also use the same feature you just mentioned, presentations, to prepare for an interview in terms of having the AI maybe prompt you and you respond to the question and get analytics and feedback accordingly. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sherma. The interview is not one of the features that is in the Toastmasters Yoodli's version. The interview is available on the paid Yoodli's version, which is not the main topic of the day. The main topic of the day is Yoodli for Toastmaster, but the PQD asked me to make a comparison between the free version, the paid version, and the Toastmasters version. But you can go to the Yoodli, the paid version. I've provided the address. And the handbook you have, you'll find the interview option about the same place where you would have the presentation and the table topics. And there you can insert, you can follow the guidelines to practice your interview. But the interview, yes, but the interview is not embedded in the Toastmasters version. Okay, maybe another question? That is another function that is not available for the Toastmasters version. I use the question is, let me read it. Can you upload a video that was not recorded using Yoodli for Yoodli to analyze? Okay, so that is something I've done with the paid version. Okay, but it's not available. I'm not aware that it's available for the Toastmasters version. I don't know. No, not that I don't know. I know you don't. I mean, you don't do that for the Toastmasters version. Somebody records a speech can share it using Yoodli, but when it comes to a speech that was presented, that was recorded elsewhere, you can do that using Yoodli's paid version. Madam PQD?
Yes, someone messaged privately to ask if we have access to the Toastmasters version for free. So I indicated to the person, of course, but I wanted to verbalize the questions for everybody else, where you shared earlier how we can find it in our profiles, and we have access to that particular version for free. And as Toastmaster Peterson mentioned, the features, we have certain access to certain features based on what is related for Toastmasters journey. But of course, if we want to extend that opportunity, we can get the paid version. But we can start with the free version right in Toastmasters.
Yeah, thank you very much, Madam BQD. There are two more questions in the area. The uh, uh, presentation or
Toastmaster Peterson, you're breaking up. Maybe you'd want to stop your camera to facilitate the bandwidth.
yes.
So
Yeah, that was
we didn't
temporary,
hear your
but I think
response to the two questions.
yes, I was in the process to respond to the first question. Does it analyze the content of your speech or only delivery? It does both. Remember, for Toastmasters direct presentation, it gives feedback about the word use, weak words, sentences. So it does touch on the content, although it doesn't go deep into the content. But it does do that. It also provides you feedback about the delivery, mainly the pace, whether you should speak faster or slower. So it does both. It's not the deep analysis for the content per se. And also you are given, there's another option that I could show you now. Bear with me one moment. We will go back. Oh, sorry. Yeah, We'll go back to the speech once more. So there it is. So this is speech itself. When you click there, you have the opportunity to do these, meaning you can rephrase concisely. You can simply main points of a portion of the presentation. You can rewrite as a sonnet, or you can convert to riddle. So these are options you have. I doubt a little bit that a Toastmaster will write converted to a riddle, but the rephrase comes concise useful, especially if your presentation is too long, you may wish to rephrase it. Or if it's a bigger paragraph, you may simplify it to the main points. Those can be very useful feature for the content aspect of your presentation. Now, for the next question, is there an option for the differently abled? That is to say, someone who has hearing problems or is blind. I am not aware personally that they have featured for that. I mean, any feature available for somebody who is hearing impaired. But what I can do though, I can check to find questions, but I haven't specifically, I'm not aware of any specific options targeting people who are differently abled. Okay, so the last thing I will show you now, since earlier I have used Yoodli to record the presentation provided by Toastmasters. I read how did I do that live if a demonstration, right? To do it is very simple. Firstly, you need to have the link. And to do that, there's a shortcut when using Zoom to find the link of the meeting you are attending. It's alternate plus I. You click alternate and I, and then this allows you to copy the link. To have the link, you copy the link. Once you do, then I'll show you. It's better that I show you that. I'll share my screen. Once more, give me, okay, there it is. Okay, hopefully you see my screen. You click on home. Once you're on home, you scroll down, and then in this window, you can see Yoodli for video calls. You place the cursor there and you paste. Control V. You do Control V, and then you click on join. Okay, I'll stop sharing now. Since I clicked on join, you might have seen there it is. Okay, for me it's visible, but for since you're not host or co-host, you will not see, but Yoodli is there. What can I do? Oh, the way for you to see it, it's simple. Click on participants first. Click on participant, and once you finish to click on participant, on the left-hand side, on top, you will see a window. Just put a Y, the letter Y, and you will see Yoodli. So the Yoodli you see is my Yoodli recording this meeting in real time. There is something I thought, probably from previous experience, I thought that Yoodli would not record the speaker only if my view was gallery view, it would record the entire audience, but it doesn't matter whether I'm in gallery view or not, Yoodli will record the speaker. Only the whoever's is speaking, the Yoodli will simply record it. Him or her, sorry. Okay, I notice another maybe two more questions. Okay. I'm not sure if I missed the answer to this question, but can this feature be also applied when practicing a speech for a club meeting? That is exactly what Yoodli does. That's the entire purpose of Yoodli, for you to practice and record yourself. Of course it can, Toastmaster Carissa. So you can record yourself. We've shared that already, how you do it, using the feature, the presentation feature, to record your speech. You record it over and over, and then you hit share so that you can share it with your mentor. But since this is a workshop, I think I'll show it to you. Maybe you were not there when I did it the first time. We will do it once more. Let me share my screen to show you how. Okay, the way it works. You see my screen now. First of all, you need to connect to your Yoodli's account, of course, and then you're over on practice. You click on presentation. Now, my presentation is not available because I'm currently using the camera for Zoom, so that's why it's not available. But other than that, if it were available, I would see myself on screen, I would click on start and start to record my speech. And once I'm happy with what I have recorded, I click on stop, and Yoodli would provide me with analysis about the content, the pace, and what you've seen on screen. I can also rephrase and do these things. I see maybe one more question.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you for your answer, DJ Peterson.
Yeah, my pleasure. This may be the last question I'll take. Can multiple persons do that in the same meeting? Absolutely, yes, they can. I have connected my Yoodli, and just now I saw another Yoodli. It's from somebody else. So yes, you see? Oh, okay. You're not seeing this. Sorry about that. I thought it was being seen in the real time. If you click on participants, on your left-hand side, the window, you click Y, you will see two Yoodlis. One is for me and one for someone else. So as Toastmasters, we each have an account, so we can connect our Yoodlis to the meetings we attend, especially if we have a presentation that we want to record. Madame PQD?
I noticed that all the Yoodlis have Yoodli guests. Is there a way that you could identify yours? Can you rename it? Can you rename yourself before joining?
I am not aware that you can do that with the Toastmasters Yoodli account. Nevertheless, if I'm not wrong, I remember that is possible with your paid account. The paid account has your name or something that identifies you, if I'm not wrong. But for the Toastmasters account, I'm not aware that this function exists, to be honest. Maybe it does, but I haven't investigated it yet. So for now, we will just say that when your Yoodli is recording, it's okay. It may have the same name as the other Yoodlis, but it will do the job. You may be confident, you may trust that it will do the job. So
Question, Toastmaster Peterson.
it seems that, oh, you have one question, or did you say
Yes.
there's, yeah.
Yes, can you use the like another meeting link to join that is not Toastmasters related? Like, can you use your Yoodli to join any other meeting to do the recording?
As long as you can connect to the meeting and the meeting is used with a known one available meeting device, meeting application. Okay, let me show what I mean by that. I'm sharing my screen once more. So, okay, hopefully you see the screen. I click on home and I scroll down. Oh, okay. You know, I'll stop this meeting. So I think I'm done for this call. Okay. At the bottom of the screen here, you see the symbol of Zoom, the symbol of Google Meet, and the symbol of Microsoft Teams. These are the applications that you can use Yoodli with at this time, meaning that any meeting, Toastmaster or not, on Zoom, you can use Yoodli for it. Any meeting on Meet, Toastmaster or not, you can use Yoodli for it. Any meeting with Teams, you can use Yoodli for it. Independently, with your account, you can do whatever you want. What you can't do is, for instance, this is the Toastmasters account. It allows you to record presentation or table topics. Then there's no, you would not be able to have access to the interview feature that is available on the paid account. But anything you can do, you can connect to any meeting as long as it is open for you to connect. You can absolutely use your Toastmasters account to do what you do in a Toastmaster meeting. Stop sharing. That was the last question. Colleague Toastmasters, my goal at the beginning of this presentation was to share what can we do with Yoodli, and for the what, we can record our speeches, receive feedback in real time, analytics about our pace and content, seen it in real time. We connect, we go to our Toastmasters account, then we click on Yoodli, we connect to Yoodli, we record our speech, we may practice table topics. So this is how we use it. And what can we do with it? I said the what, but what else can we do with it? We can also share our speeches with our mentors, or we can, as mentor, provide feedback, paragraph by paragraph, segment by segment to our mentees. The best way to become skillful at anything is to practice it. You have the handout. I've given you some links. If you have questions, you may go and investigate. But most importantly, I would encourage you to practice with your table topics, your presentations. It's the only way to become good at it. Nevertheless, I am available. If you have anything else, question, feel free to contact me. My information are in the handout. With that being said, I'm relinquishing control to the program quality director.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Pierre. This has definitely been rich. Toastmasters, do you agree with me? Drop your comments in the chat. Quite intriguing. I have learned a lot, and I trust that our members will start sending those recordings over to their mentors. We will see lots of Yoodli joining club meetings now so that persons can be able to record and check back to see what is happening. Toastmaster Michelle? we are going to have the recording available, so you will be able to relook at this session. And I will drop the handout in the chat once more, which you can use to help to guide you in terms of navigating the
Thank you very
platform.
much. Thank
You
you.
are most welcome. So thank you once again, members, for coming out to another Lunch and Learn session. And this definitely was a treat. It's in the chat, Toastmaster Julius. This was definitely a treat, and we thank you, Toastmaster Peterson, for your contributions here today. We will not have a Lunch and Learn session for next month, March, because we have our Train the Trainer trainees, that will be presenting 2 sessions on the 16th of March and the 23rd of March. They will be sharing with us all that they've learned during their journey. So we don't want to utilize too much of your time in the month of March. So we encourage you to come out on March 16th at 3 p.m. and March 23rd at 3 p.m. You will get all the information to be able to facilitate this process so that you could come out and support your fellow members as they share with you on various topics that helps us to develop ourselves personally and professionally. Thank you once again for being a part of our Lunch and Learn session. See you on March 16th as we hear from our trainees from the Trainer program.